Here we are again on our study site, and it is now noon. It's the time when the sun is highest in the sky, and this will give you an idea of how light it will get here. The main point is that these forest streams, because they're narrow ravines and because they have forests overhead, never get very bright. The sunlight comes in rays that come through the canopy, the openings in the canopy overhead, which you can sort of see now as we look downstream. And down here you can see again a couple of little patches of light. But the real light, which is the source of primary productivity in these streams, come as these small patches of sunlight that will be there for only part of the day. And we've missed them now. You just were seeing Stephanie George and Keely McNeil going upstream. They're sampling the ecosystem properties of the stream today. And this is a good time to look at what the forest is like and talk about it. Your impression when you look at this forest might be that this is pristine virgin rainforest. In fact, it's not. The area where we're standing may have been first cultivated by man as early as the late 1700s. A Mr. Vertil, who was the plantation manager here, came up and he hired Venezuelans who cleared the forest so that they could plant cocoa and coffee. And over here, what you're looking at lining the sides of this ravine are cocoa plants. You can see in some of the cases, if you look up here, it may be possible to see the young green pods forming on the tree. So this is an area that's actually second growth forest. It was cleared. Some of the canopy was left intact. Cocoa and coffee are both shade crops, and so it's generally customary to keep shade trees present. And what you have then is a managed understory. This area was probably last cultivated in the late 1960s, and since it grown in, so it has the appearance of a intact virgin forest, but in fact it's not. However, in this kind of setting, you can have very nice streams which show very little evidence of disturbance once they've recovered from the initial effects of forest clearing and the planting of the cocoa.